Coast Guard, along with Canadian search teams, combing a larger area of the Atlantic to find the missing Titan submersible.
The equipment that's been mobilized for this is the finest in the world, the most capable in the world.
Just recommended repellent brand. SC Johnson, a family company.
Welcome back to Cardinals baseball, Nationals Park, Washington, D.C. It's a bit of a dreary day today as the Cardinals wind up this trip here to our nation's capital. They're headed to London after the game today. And let's take a look at our starting lineups brought to you by Discount Tire. Get 30% shorter average wait time when you buy and book online at DiscountTire.com. The Cardinals, managed by Oliver Marmol, have the following lineup here today. Brendan Donovan will lead off, and he will play third base. Paul Goldschmidt is the Cardinals' first baseman. He'll bat next, with Lars Nootbaar hitting in the third spot, and he'll be in left field. Nolan Arenado will DH and hit cleanup. He's 4 for 11 against Trevor Williams, who's starting today for the Nats. Wilson Contreras will do the catching and bat fifth. Nolan Gorman will bat next. He's up to 80 strikeouts. He's been struggling lately. He'll play second base, with Dylan Carlson, one of the heroes yesterday in right field, batting seventh. Paul DeJong has hit Williams well, .333 with a home run in his career. He'll play shortstop and bat eighth, and Tommy Edman is the Cardinal center fielder, batting ninth. On the other side, Dave Martinez is the manager. He'll lead off with Lane Thomas, who scored 49 runs, leading the team in that department, up among the leaders in the National League, in fact. Luis Garcia will play second base and bat second. Jeimer Candelario is having a very good season for the Nats. He's a former Detroit Tiger. He has 21 doubles, and he plays third base and hits third. Joey Meneses is the DH. He bats cleanup, with Corey Dickerson in left field. Keibert Ruiz behind the plate, and Dominic Smith will play first base and bat seventh. Derek Hill just up from AAA, where he was tearing it up, hitting .324. He will be in center field and bat eighth, and C.J. Abrams will be the shortstop and bat ninth for the Nationals. The Cardinals announcing today that Ivan Herrera, Jojo Romero, and James Nail will be part of the taxi squad headed to London, and Cardinals would love for that to be a happy flight. It'll be a long one, but they want it to be a happy flight. We'll have more from Nationals Park after this.
At Gateway Arch National Park lies the iconic curve that has captured the heart of our city. But have you ever wondered, why is the Gateway Arch in St. Louis? Head below to where all our stories live in our new museum. Begin in 6 themed galleries detailing over 200 years of how St. Louis and our nation came to be. Revel in the sights above and wander below for the stories you didn't know in a free, world-class museum redesigned for all. Visit gatewayarch.com/museum to plan your visit to Gateway Arch National Park and Museum today.
Did you know that Mercy is the official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals? And what we do for them, we can do for you. Don't let sports-related pain ruin your game. Talk with a Mercy Sports Medicine Pro. We'll help you get back in the game and help you take your performance to the next level. Find your Mercy Pro at mercy.net/GoCards. That's mercy.net/GoCards. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Do you want to work for one of St. Louis's fastest growing public companies? Global digital consulting leader and proud Cardinal partner Proficient is ambitious and dynamic, and they're hiring software developers, business analysts, and project managers. There's no better time than right now to improve the launch angle of your success. Hit a career home run and join Proficient's winning team, a hometown hero well on its way to becoming a global giant. Proficient challenges, champions, and celebrates its people. Check out their openings today at proficient.com/careers.
A caring man took a walk. He saw people suffering. Anxiety ran high. Hatred rose. I'll prepare a feast and bring them together, he thought. But some refused to join him. He was heartbroken because he wanted everyone to be filled. Not with food and wine, but with compassion.
Jesus welcomed all to the table. Visit hegetsus.com to learn more.
Well, we are going to start this game on time here in Washington, D.C. As the Nationals have taken the field, the grounds crew did a great job of getting this field ready very quickly. The tarp was down really not that long ago, and they just went to work on it. And we have a bit of a proverbial window, I guess is the word we like to say in baseball, where there's no rain at the moment. There's still a lot of overcast-looking clouds and somewhat ominous-looking clouds that are surrounding the ballpark here in Washington, D.C. The temperature is quite a bit cooler. It's in the mid-60s right now, and the wind is swirling a bit. Right now it's blowing out towards left field. as Trevor Williams just completed his warm-up tosses. He's going to face Donovan Goldschmidt and Nootbaar in the Cardinals' first inning. The Cardinals have won 4 straight, playing very good. Keep that going. And here with our first pitch is the voice of the Cardinals, John Rooney.
All right, thank you, Ricky. Let's hope we can play a while, at least get 5 innings in. There's a lot of rain in the forecast through tonight. In fact, it's misting right now as we get started with Trevor Williams ready to throw the first pitch.
And either somebody's taking batting practice in the tunnels or I'm hearing some thunder.
Oh, there is thunder in the area. Stepping up, Brendan Donovan, and Trevor Williams is ready for the first pitch of the game. Here it comes. And that's taken for a ball up and in. .64 degrees with light rain in the area, and there's a line drive to first, caught by Dominic Smith. Brendan Donovan was about 3 steps out of the batter's box when Smith put it away, and that's the way our game begins. 4:05 p.m. Eastern Time for our first pitch, and 64 degrees in Washington, D.C. I don't know how much of this we're going to be able to play today, Ricky, but we're off and rolling. And the pitch in for a strike to Paul Goldschmidt, who has hit safely in 4 straight games. 7 out of 18, 2 home runs, a double, and 7 RBIs during that time. The pitch to him, swing and foul ball, and new ball thrown to the mound to Trevor Williams, who's 31 years old, born in San Diego, California. He has pitched with the Pirates, the Cubs, the Mets, and now Washington. And just throwing his bat at the ball, a ground ball. Diving play by Dominic Smith, throwing hard to first, and a nice catch by Williams. Goldschmidt is out on a broken back ground out, 3-1.
Well, that catch was a lot harder than it may have looked to folks here at the ballpark. He actually caught that ball, Williams did, covering first base, I would say about chin high as he was on the dead run. So he's got to run, he's looking for the bag, and then he has to bend over, and it was a hard throw by Smith, as you mentioned. So a very good athletic play by Williams.
Now Williams will go after Lars Nootbaar, trying to break an 0 for 16. Nootbaar takes a pitch low. It's the tallest monument in the United States and the tallest arch in the world at 633 feet. Tram to the top of the Gateway Arch and get a 30-mile wide bird's eye view of the Mississippi. Visit ExploreSt.Louis.com to learn more. Lars Nootbaar with a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the first. Williams' pitch is over at the knees, called a strike by Eric Backus.
I wonder if Eric Backus is going to have a big zone today. It used to be that umpires were given a little leeway on a day like today. It's a getaway day. Weather's a factor. Maybe make the strike zone a little bigger.
And the pitch goes low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We do have some light rain in the area, and the wind kicking up, blowing in from right field toward the third base dugout. And a pitch high and wide. A 3-2 count on Nootbaar. Nootbaar has walked 30 times, and he has struck out 41. Here's the wind by Williams and the 3-2 pitch, and that's hit hard into center, a base hit. That ball is scorched and will go to the wall. Here's Nootbaar streaking for second. He's in there with a 2-out double. That breaks the 0 for 16 with his 8th double of the year.
That ball was run down in center field by Derek Hill, who's just recalled from AAA because Victor Robles, who's been playing center field, is on the IL with back spasms. He actually hit against the wall in the game against the Cardinals, game 1 of the series. So back spasms have kind of gotten to him. And Carl Edwards Jr. also went on the injured list today, and they recalled a left-handed reliever, Joe La Sorsa.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 6 hits in his last 30 at-bats, including a couple of home runs in Sunday's game on Father's Day at Citi Field. And Nolan takes strike 1 from Williams. 271 for Arenado, 15 home runs, 50 RBIs. The pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike, as Arenado is trying to pick up Nootbaar, and the Cardinals are trying to score a 2-out run. Nootbaar now with 5 hits in his last 25 at-bats. And that's a ball in the dirt. A new ball will be thrown to the mound by Keibert Ruiz.
With the weather being a factor as it is, you almost get this sense of urgency here in inning number 1. Maybe more so than normal.
Get that run in. Could be a rain-shortened game. We'll just see how it plays out. Runner at second with 2 outs, and Perhaps a go pitch on 2-1. Arenado checks his swing, takes outside, no swing, says Doug Eddings, the crew chief umpiring at first base.
It really hasn't rained a lot. I wouldn't say it hasn't rained hard today, but the question will be the cumulative effect of it. Not can you play in rain like this? You can.
Now on 3-1, a swing and a miss, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Williams' last start, a no decision Friday against Miami, where he went 4 1/3 innings, 5 earned runs, a homer, 7 hits all told. He walked 3, struck out 2, and threw 86 pitches. Arenado swings and goes down on strikes. We played a half inning. The Cardinals failed to score, and the Nationals are coming to bat in Washington, D.C.
Hey, Ameren, Illinois energy savings expert Matt Minster here with an Energy Pop quiz. True or false? Switching to smart bulbs, plugs, and thermostats can reduce your energy footprint. That's right, and the savings won't stop there. Smart devices also save you time, so you can dedicate more to things that matter, like fetch with the dog, or finishing that DIY project. So be smart. Visit AmerenIllinois.com/savingsmadeeasy for more energy savings tips.
Feel the magic with the official St. Louis Cardinals credit card from Central Bank. From tickets to throwing out the first pitch, your St. Louis Cardinals credit card earns rewards for one-of-a-kind experiences. Your no annual fee card earns you double reward points at the stadium and at Cardinals.com. Central Bank, the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals, and now offering the official St. Louis Cardinals credit card. Visit CardinalsCredit.com or any Central Bank location to sign up. Subject to credit approval, see bank for details.
Last summer, St. Louis was hit by severe flooding, causing stress, anxiety, and feelings of being overwhelmed. However, there is hope. Show Me Hope Missouri's crisis counseling program offers free and confidential support to those affected by the floods. The Disaster Distress Helpline offers immediate crisis counseling to anybody experiencing emotional distress related to any disaster. To connect with local providers and get back in the game, visit moshowmehope.org. This message is brought to you by the Missouri Department of Mental Health.
Home run, double play, diving catch. All baseball terms that get us pumped up. Broken down, stranded, expensive. All terms that leave us struck out when dealing with a car. But there's a solution. That's CarShield. With a plan through CarShield, you get 24/7 roadside assistance, courtesy towing, and, wait for it, help with those expensive repair bills. Call 1-800-486-9895 now to make sure you're safe against those automotive curveballs.
The first pitch of the day by Miles Michaelis is in for a strike to the former Cardinal Lane Thomas. Thomas, 10 hits in his last 29 at-bats for the series, 3 out of 7. 2 of those hits doubles in Game 1. He takes a curve up and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Michaelis' last start, he was the losing pitcher Friday at the Mets, giving up 6 earned runs, 6 hits over 6 innings. And he deals a strike. It's 1-2 on Thomas. Thomas stands back in, facing Michaelis, who takes in the sign by way of pitch com. The pitch, a swing, and there's a drive to center field. Tommy Edman backpedaling, moving back, and he's on the track to make the catch. That ball took off, didn't it?
It sure did take off on Tommy. And Tommy's done a good job of judging the distance of the ball, really making good routes to balls, and he had to back up a little bit on that. The wind has been swirling a bit here and looked like it just took off there at the last moment. And Lane Thomas has swung the bat very well in this series.
Luis Garcia for the series, 2 for 7. He drove in 4 runs in the game on Monday night. The pitch, a strike call in the outside corner. He's 8 for his last 26. Batting .280, 5 home runs and 33 RBIs. A left-handed batting infielder. He takes a fastball for a strike, 0-2. Well, Miles Michaelis is the right guy to have out there today with the pace he establishes. Pitch clock or no pitch clock.
Is he ever?
Here's the 2-strike pitch, and that's hammered towards center field. Tommy Edman has an easier play this time. Garcia is out number 2. Our game is brought to you by Budweiser, official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser and enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment.
And also the right team to be pitching against. This Nationals team, we've heard about it before getting here, but we've certainly seen it. They basically swing at everything. They do not want to walk, and they don't strike out very much either. They expand the zone, put the ball in play.
Here's a curveball in for a strike to former Detroit Tiger Jeimer Candelario. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed, hitting .256 with 8 home runs. He checks his swing, takes a ball in the dirt. Wilson Contreras throws a new ball to the mound. Paul Goldschmidt is playing at first base. Nolan Gorman at second. Paul DeYoung is up the middle at shortstop. Playing like a shortstop, Brendan Donovan way off the line. The pitch over but low. The third base line is totally unguarded. Lars Nootbaar is in left field. Tommy Edman in center, and Dylan Carlson is in right field. The 2-1. A swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Time is called just as Michaelis was going into his windup, and the home plate umpire doesn't have to grant that. But he did. Michaelis, he's going to say, you know, I need a new baseball. I don't blame him.
Why not? I noticed in game 1, by the way, Corey Dickerson was asking for time, and he did not get it granted to him. He had his hand up in the air when a pitch was on its way, and he actually hit a ground ball after putting his hand back on the bat.
Here's a line drive to left field, and here comes Lars Nootbaar. He makes the catch. We go to the second, 0-0 in Washington, D.C.
Looking to eat healthier and buy locally? Savannah Ridge Farms in Indianola, Illinois has been expanding their yak herd for nearly 2 years, offering local farm-to-table meat containing absolutely no antibiotics, no hormones, or steroids. Savannah Ridge Farms is raising 100% all-natural yaks that feed on organic grass and hay in chemical-free open land. Yak meat is one of the best sources of protein and is nearly 100% fat-free. So if you want healthy, nutrient-dense, vitamin-packed red meat without the worry of how it got to your plate, visit SavannahRidgeFarms.com and check out their Facebook page. Look for Savannah Ridge Farms at Urbana's Market at the Square on Saturdays. They deliver to Champaign and Vermilion counties, and you can also pick them up at their farm. Visit SavannahRidgeFarms.com for incredibly healthy yak meat. SavannahRidgeFarms.com. By now, you've all heard the expression, when you turn the key and the car won't run, call 367-9481 for PDR Automotive. They are what's best for your truck or car. They are PDR. But who are they? They, the PDR staff, understand that a name is only as good as the people that represent it. The PDR staff has more than 335 years of combined automotive experience, several employees now on staff for more than 25 years. PDR, more than just a name. Family owned and operated, now celebrating over 50 years in business.
Springtime is here and warmer weather is on its way. Get a hold of Dogtown Heating, Air, and Plumbing to make sure your AC is in great working order by joining our maintenance program today. Also, give us a call at 217-841-4728 to ask about the huge rebates on our Daikin ductless mini splits for those who qualify. The Dogtown Heating, Air, and Plumbing team is here for you if you need a repair or simply want to avoid costly repairs down the road. Dogtown Heating and Air, your home's best friend.
Wilson Contreras takes low and outside, ball 1, as the Cardinals bat in their half of the second inning, no score. Nootbaar doubled in the first inning, but Arenado struck out. Here's a pitch outside for a ball. The Cardinals had the 2-out base runner, and Arenado went for a breaking ball off the outside corner. That's how Williams picked up his first strikeout of the day. The 2-0 pitch, and that's hit hard on the ground, foul down the left field line for Contreras. On the Run is serious about our hometown team. When the Cardinals score 6, drinks are only 60 cents all day the next day at participating locations, because On the Run is always St. Louis serious. It's a cool one at 64 degrees at first pitch in Washington, D.C., and there's a foul ball back, 2-2 on Contreras. The high today is supposed to be around 69 or 70 here, with more rain in the forecast and a lot of low-hanging dark clouds rolling over Nationals Park. Contreras, Gorman, and Carlson bat for the Cardinals in the second, 0-0. Here's the wind and the pitch by Trevor Williams, and that's hit hard to right field, but Lane Thomas moves back and makes the catch about chest high. Contreras lines out, but he's hitting the ball hard again.
Really good game yesterday, and that ball he hit right on the button, and he hit it the other way, too. I think that's a good sign. On the Dobbs Tire and Auto Center scoreboard, a couple of finals for you. The Cubs beat the Pirates, so the Pirates lose again, and that score was 8-3. And the Cincinnati Reds win their 11th straight game, 5-3 over the Rockies in Cincinnati.
Will they ever lose again? Here's a pitch in for a strike to Lieutenant batting Nolan Gorman.
It's their longest winning streak. Think about the Reds now, the Big Red Machine. It's the longest winning streak since 1957.
There's a ball low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gorman is 0 for his last 23, but while the Reds are winning, the Pirates have dropped 9 in a row with their loss today. 1-1 the count. Fastball strike called. Gorman has 1 hit in his last 27 at-bats covering 7 games. A run scored. He has been on with 4 walks, but he has struck out 13 times. He hits that ball hard up the middle, fielded by the shortstop Abrams behind second, and Abrams throws him out. We've had a line out and a ground out, 2 hard-hit baseballs, but no hits. And here is Dylan Carlson. Only 1 hit through the first 5 batters, or through the first 6 batters now for the Cardinals, and that was a double by Nootbaar. Carlson hit 2 home runs last night. 2 for 4. The Cardinal outfielder is going to see playing time if he continues to sting the ball. He's playing right field, batting in the number 7 spot. Here's the windup by Williams, the pitch. Dylan checks his swing and takes a strike.
Jordan Walker came out of the game yesterday. Lars Nootbaar pinch hit for him because Jordan Walker was experiencing symptoms from a cold he's been dealing with.
Here's a ground ball to the first baseman. That's played by Smith, underhanding to Williams. 3-1 on the out.
And part of the reason he's not playing today.
So the Cardinals go 1-2-3, and we head to the bottom of the second. 0-0 in Washington, D.C.
Believe it or not, most folks think that farms in Illinois are run by big, faceless corporations. Truth is, 96% of the farms are actually owned and operated by families. Yep, 96%. And we're 100% committed to bringing you the most sustainably grown, healthiest food anywhere. Illinois Family Farmers. We are the 96%. Learn more at wearethe96.org.
I'm an airman in the Air National Guard.
I get to serve in the role I want.
For me, that meant becoming a maintainer.
I get the training I need so I can become one of the best at what I do.
The Air National Guard allows me to keep pursuing my degree in biology.
And they even help with tuition.
I get to serve part-time.
I loved it so much, I switched to full-time.
I'm an airman in the Air National Guard.
I serve my state.
I serve my nation.
I serve my way.
Learn more about the Air National Guard at goang.com.
Papa John's right now is all like the new Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla at Papa John's. It's Papa John's and Doritos Cool Ranch in one cheesy flatbread style sandwich. And it's the best idea ever. But actually, I invented the Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla. I was hanging at the Papa John's test kitchen and remembered my emergency bag of Doritos I always keep on me. And that's when it hit me. Doritos and Papa John's together. So try the new Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla that I invented. Only at Papa John's.
Enjoy a true St. Louis Cardinals baseball experience. Book your Grand Slam ticket package today at the luxurious Marriott St. Louis Grand, steps away from Busch Stadium. You'll get 2 Cardinals tickets, plus free hotel self-parking, complimentary high-speed internet access, and $20 towards a great pregame or postgame meal at Zinnia Bar and Grill. Grand Slam ticket packages start at $199. Book yours today at MarriottSt.LouisGrand.com. That's MarriottSt.LouisGrand.com. Proud hotel partner of the St. Louis Cardinals.
The Washington Nationals are batting in their half of the second inning, a 0-0 game. The Cardinals have the game's only hit so far. Joey Meneses takes outside. Meneses, he's the DH. Last year, in 56 games, he had 13 home runs, driving in 34. Meneses swings, hits it hard. Nolan Arenado, that's Donovan going to his left, an Arenado-like play.
Sure was.
And he throws out Meneses.
Showed very good range going to his left. You said yesterday you really liked Donovan at third base.
I do.
And he must have heard you. That's the first chance he's had here today, and he was right on top of it.
He's so good everywhere he plays, but that might be his best position. But who's in front of him? The Platinum Glover and the Gold Glover.
Right.
And the same over at first base with Paul Goldschmidt. But I'll tell you, Donovan does a really good job at first. There's a ball line foul down the right field line by Corey Dickerson. And Meneses is 1 out of 9 in the series now with that ground out. 4 up and 4 down for Miles Michaelis. The pitch on the way, and that is stroked. Caught by Goldschmidt. That was headed toward right field. Dickerson lines out. 2 up, 2 down. Gold Glove plays on both sides of the field, with Donovan ranging far to his left to throw out Meneses, and Paul Goldschmidt going far to his right and reaching to take a line drive and a hit from Corey Dickerson.
Pitching and defense go together, and when pitchers are working quickly and throwing strikes, I think they get better defense behind them, and we've seen 2 very nice plays this inning.
Gaybert Ruiz, the former Dodger, takes a pitch for a strike on the outside corner. When disaster strikes, don't panic. Call ServPro. Their trained professionals specialize in restoring your property quickly and efficiently. There's a swing and a foul. It's 0-2. From water and fire damage to reconstruction and far beyond, they're here to help. Trust ServPro to get you back to normal. ServPro. The pitch. And a strike on the outside corner. Ruiz is out fast. We're going to the third. Ricky will have it for you. 0-0 in Washington, D.C.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
When summer gets hot, the savings are sizzling at Seidenstricker Nobe Partners. Right now, all customers get cash price discounts up to $3,000 with 0% financing on all John Deere compact tractor packages. This is your chance to add a hard-working, versatile tractor to your equipment lineup. Visit ascentpartners.com for more information. And don't miss the sizzling hot deal on compact tractors. Seidenstricker Nobe, your partner for the land.
Offer valid through 7/31/2023. Some restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
A swing, and there's a drive hit well to right field. It's a goner! A goner from Matt Holliday!
Hey everyone, it's Matt Holliday, and for over 10 years, Homers for Health has made an impact on Cardinal Glenham patients and services that help those in need. Every time a Cardinal hits a home run, the crowd goes wild. I'm here to tell you that the same energy can be felt in the hospital when donations are made. It truly is a game changer. Please make your pledge for patients today at homersforhealth.org, presented by Heartland Coca-Cola and Chick-fil-A. Your support makes a difference.
Calling all bookworms, don't miss Book Club Night at Busch Stadium on Thursday, June 29th, featuring New York Times best-selling author Emily Henry. With the purchase of a special theme ticket, fans will take home an exclusive t-shirt celebrating Emily Henry's new book release and Cardinals fans' own happy place. Plus, you'll receive access to an exclusive pre-game book discussion in the Cutwater Corner Pavilion patio. For tickets, visit cardinals.com/theme.
This is Tommy Edman. See you at the ballpark.
First pitch catches the inside corner. Strike 1 to Paul DeYoung, who has hit in 6 straight games. He leads off for the Cardinals in the top of the third inning. Trevor Williams delivers, and he gets the outside corner that time, so it's 0-2 quickly on DeYoung. The Cardinals have managed 1 hit in this game. That was Lars Nootbaar, and that is the only hit in the game through 2 innings. Swing and a foul back and a pitch up, and the count stays at 0-2. The pitcher, Trevor Williams, is 6'3", 231, 31-year-old. Making start number 15. Played collegiately at Arizona State. His next delivery is a swing and a miss on a slider, and DeYoung goes down, and that is his second strikeout, and it brings in Tommy Edman. Life is full of moments that matter, and Edward Jones Financial Advisor can make sure you're ready for whatever your next moment may be. Life is for living. Learn more at edwardjones.com. So DeYoung strikes out, and Tommy Edman bats, the switch hitter, who's been getting on base quite a bit lately. The average at 239, but the on-base percentage is going up with all the walks he's getting. He takes a curveball, low ball 1. Williams delivers, swing and a foul back. 5 years pitching for the Pittsburgh Pirates for Trevor Williams. Then he went off to the Chicago Cubs, then the New York Mets, and now he's here in Washington. Next delivery is hit in the air. Right side, backing up is the second baseman Garcia. He backpedals and makes the play one-handed. for out number 2. So Tommy Edman pops out, and before Donovan bats, let's pause for station identification. You and your friends are listening to the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Slider, strike 1 to Donovan, who lined out to the first baseman Smith his first time. Yeah, the next delivery is inside 1-1 to Donovan, who has a 9-game hitting streak going. He's gotten his average up into the mid-270s. Nice day yesterday with 3 hits. The wind, the pitch, and that's outside. He had the first 2 of those hits against the lefty, Mackenzie Gore. That's not easy to do. He's a good left-hander. He's been tough on lefties lately. Next pitch is low to Donovan. 3-1 now the count, as he's trying to get on for Paul Goldschmidt. We are in a scoreless game, top of the 3rd inning. A lot of baseball ahead, and who knows about the weather that might be ahead. 3-1 pitch is hit sharply up the middle. That's a base hit for Donovan, and he has now hit in 10 straight games. So Goldschmidt will indeed bat here in the 3rd inning. The longest hit streak in baseball right now belongs to Jordan Walker, who's hit in 13 straight games. It was Ohtani, but he was hitless yesterday. So Jordan Walker has the longest hit streak, but as we mentioned, he's been dealing with cold symptoms, so part of the reason he's out of the lineup today. But he's also been going hard and playing well. So probably a good idea to get that off day. Good lead at first by Donovan. Hitting room on the right side for Goldie, and it's a strike on the inside corner. To the Cardinal most valuable player last year and the league's most valuable player last year, Paul Goldschmidt. He grounded out 3-1 his first time, and he swings late at that delivery and comes up empty, 0-2. With Nootbaar on deck, who has the game's other hit. Wind's blowing a little bit harder now out towards left field, and the pitch to Goldschmidt is hit on the ground right to the first baseman Smith, who was off the bag. It was hit sharply by Goldie, but Smith was there. He handles it himself, and the Cardinals strand their second runner. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning, no score.
Hey, it's Stevie J, Stever Day. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the program where I, Stevie J, give you my money and you spend it and keep the stuff. Today we're going to Carpet Weavers, our Market View in Champaign. If you are interested in $500 to go spend there, that's it. There are 2 catches. You have to get in there within 7 days to begin the process, and then you got to fill out the survey when you're done. $500 could be yours by simply texting in Carpet Weavers to 217-359-2255. Maybe you want to redo the bathroom or the kitchen or carpeting for the living room, or maybe you want a couch. They have furniture too. So it's an incredible offer of $500. That would be 10 Ulysses S. Grants or 5 Benjamin Franklins, however you'd like to break it down. It's from Carpet Weavers in Champaign. All you have to do is text in Carpet Weavers 217-359-2255, and you might get $500, no strings attached, to spend at Carpet Weavers. Good luck.
Enjoy free yoga at Urbana Park District's Meadowbrook Park each Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. No experience needed. All are welcome. Bring comfortable clothes and your yoga mat or a towel. Instructors can modify the exercises to your experience level. Yoga is a great way to exercise and refresh the mind and soul. Make new friends or bring friends. Saturday mornings from 9 to 10 at Meadowbrook Park. Learn more at urbanaparks.org.
Short-term market fluctuations can be unnerving for everyone. A proven way to tune out the noise and focus on long-term investment goals is to adhere to a well-constructed investment plan. This is Starla Carr with Provident Financial Group. If you don't have a plan in place, we can help create one designed specifically for you. Call us today for a complimentary consultation at 217-366-3456 or find us online at providentfinancialgroupllc.com.
Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, member FINRA, SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Fastball misses low, ball 1 to Dominic Smith, who leads off the bottom of the 3rd inning for the Nationals. No score in this game. Miles Michaelis delivers, and there's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Rain has picked up here between innings, and it's raining pretty good right now, but we play on. We'll see how much rain this field can take. The 1-1 pitch is fouled off to the left. That was an off-speed delivery. And Smith expanded his zone there. So it's Smith, Derek Hill, and C.J. Abrams to bat against Miles Michaelis, who has been sharp so far. He is working with Contreras today. There's a little looper into left field. In comes oh, what a play. That was made right there by Lars Nootbaar on the slide. I didn't think he was going to dive for that, but the last minute he did. He went into a slide and somehow came up with it. That was a nice play. If he doesn't make that play, that's at least a double for Dominic Smith. Love to see that kind of effort out of your outfielders. Well done. So out number one and Derek Hill, and the Cardinals defense has been good in this game. Slider, strike one to Derek Hill. He went to high school at Elk Grove High School in California. Played for Dylan Carlson's father. And there's a strike. One of 5 big league players to play on that high school team at the same time. 0-2 the count on Hill. And they play him straight up on the infield. The pitch to him is hit sharply left side, backhanded by DeYoung. Off-balance throw is not going to be in time as Hill was hustling down the line, and he gets an infield hit. Paul DeYoung did everything he could do, and that's the first base runner here today for the Nationals. And that brings in C.J. Abrams. Severe flooding in St. Louis last summer caused stress and anxiety for many people. The crisis counseling program by Show Me Hope, Missouri, offers free and confidential support to those who were affected. So you can visit moshowmehope.org to connect with local providers. Swaying and a foul back, strike one on C.J. Abrams. Miles is working so quickly, hard to tell you about all these things we're trying to tell you about in between outs. But he's trying to get outs fast and battle the rain. We play here in the bottom of the third inning. The next delivery is low. Pickoff attempt at first base. Ooh, that was close. As Goldie slapped the tag on Derek Hill. And a good snap throw by Contreras. Trying to control the running game there. Miles does a pretty good job of doing that too. He's pretty fast to the plate. He holds, and here he comes. Off-speed pitch and on a ground left side, and it's handled by DeYoung, and he's got no play again. Donovan couldn't get there. It went underneath his glove, and it went to Paul DeYoung. It was not hit very hard, so another infield hit. Back-to-back infield singles by Hill and Abrams. That's frustrating for a pitcher.
They both run well.
Yes, they do. And so does the man at the plate, Lane Thomas, who's been running well and hitting well. He's up to 290, but he flied out his first time. Hit the ball sharply to Tommy Edman in center. Miles would love to see him hit the ball on the ground here. 2 outs with 1 pitch, and he swings and fouls back the first delivery. Ollie Marmol telling us before the game he wants to see Miles down with that sinker, not up in the zone. Just more effective when he's down. Getting those ground balls. Strikeouts are helpful, but he doesn't really need to get a lot of them to dominate. Next pitch is fouled back again, 0-2. Miles' trouble his last outing against the Mets mostly came in the first 2 innings of that game. In fact, he gave up 3 runs on 4 hits in the first inning in New York. He's past that, and he misses high to Lane Thomas. Working here in the bottom of the third inning on a rainy late afternoon in Washington, D.C. Miles set and the pitch, and that's fouled back. So it essentially is the last trip of last game of the road trip, but not really. The games in London are actually home games. But it sure doesn't feel like that. It just means the Cardinals will be wearing home uniforms and batting second. 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He strikes out Thomas. And that's 2 strikeouts for Miles, and that's, considering the weather, that could be a big strikeout here. Everything seems more critical
Seems like one of those 7-inning doubleheader games we had a few years ago.
Totally does, 100%. We noticed that, didn't we, in those 7-inning games?
Oh, yeah.
It was a game right from the first pitch, swinging a foul off to the left. Some like that. There were some baseball fans, some old school people, too, that said, you know what? Maybe this isn't such a bad idea. Pitchers aren't going deep in games anyway. Let's shorten the game. And they shortened it a different way, obviously, with the pitch clock. 1 strike pitch is a little bit low to Luis Garcia, who flied out to center his first time, and Niles will take another one of those here. 2 on, 2 out. We're in the bottom of the third. No score. Michaelis delivers, and that is hit sharply right side, but it's backhanded by Gorman. He turns and fires. He's been playing a very good second base. He throws out Garcia, and the Nats are retired in the third. The Cardinals will have the middle of the order coming up. Nootbaar, Arenado, and Contreras in the top of the fourth. When we come back, no score.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
See Shelter Agent Chris Clayton in Charleston and get a free insurance review.
Hey, Ameren, Illinois energy savings expert Matt Minster here with an Energy Pop quiz. True or false? Switching to smart bulbs, plugs, and thermostats can reduce your energy footprint. That's right, and the savings won't stop there. Smart devices also save you time, so you can dedicate more to things that matter, like fetch with the dog, or finishing that DIY project. So be smart. Visit AmerenIllinois.com/savingsmadeeasy for more energy savings tips.
There's a certain magic in Cardinals Nation, one that can't be found anywhere else. You don't have to look all that hard to find it. It's on the flag-lined streets, in the packed pubs on game day, on the worn-down birds on bats, on cars, and on windows. It's in every memory, every celebration. Yeah, there's magic here. Can you feel it? Sign up for Cardinals checking with Central Bank and get a 2013 League Champions jersey and 2 game tickets. See Bank for details, member FDIC.
When your little rookie slides headfirst onto the IL, where fever has you benched, you need Mercy Now. Go to mercynow.net, answer a few questions, and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, we've got your bases covered. Find care now at mercynow.net. Mercy, official medical provider of the St. Louis Cardinals.
Fastball misses outside, ball 1 to Lars Nootbaar, who leads things off for St. Louis in the fourth inning in a scoreless game. And he takes another pitch outside, 2-0. Lars broke a 0 for 16 with a double into right center back in the first inning.
Somebody needs to pop one, Ricky.
All right, how about this one? Well, he popped it in the left field. That's not what you meant, though.
No.
Settling under it is former Cardinal Corey Dickerson. He makes the play, and it is a pop out to left field. And maybe Nolan Arenado will do what you're asking. Learning in person or online what works best for you at Maryville University, they let you decide. It's your education, your choice. Create a personalized learning experience at maryville.edu. Swing and a miss, and Nolan is not liking the slider of Trevor Williams, who has a good one. That's his best pitch, no question about it, and he likes to throw it a lot. Into the wind, then the next pitch, another slider, and a swing and a miss, strike 2. Almost right on cue there. The outfield is deep, but not as deep as Robles was playing. There's a ground ball that hits the third base bag and bounces up to the third baseman. The wide throw is not in time at first base, and maybe the Nats want to look at that one as Arenado beats it out, but I kind of thought he was out. And a really nice play at first, digging it out by Dominic Smith. A low throw on the infield side of the first base bag, and he was able to scoop it, and I think he's going to be out. Let's see. Well,
I think they say play on.
They say play on, so...
I was like you, Ricky. I thought Dominic Smith in doing what he possibly could to catch the ball, kept his foot on the bag.
Well, let's keep that little secret to ourselves.
Okay.
I thought, okay. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell your Nationals friends. I know you've got some. There's a ground ball foul. Everybody's got a friend of every team, don't you? If you're a baseball fan, it's the way it is. You've traveled around. Maybe you kind of like more than one team. But we're glad you're with us on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar today. There's a sharply hit ball to shortstop. 6-4-3. The double play retires Arenado and Contreras and the Cardinals. We go to the bottom of the fourth, no score.
Roger Maris is at bat. There it is. There it is. A standing ovation for Roger Maris.
The Cardinals host the New York Yankees the weekend of June 30th through July 2nd. On Saturday, July 1st, 25,000 fans aged 16 and older will take home their own Roger Maris bobblehead thanks to Edward Jones. After a stellar Yankees career, Maris joined the Cardinals and was a key member of the 1967 World Championship team. Join us as we honor his legacy on Saturday, July 1st. Get your tickets at cardinals.com/promotions.
If your child has a common orthopedic condition, that doesn't mean you can only get common treatments. You can choose Shriners Children's. Our world-class care is not limited to insurance networks or to what's been done before. The same doctors who innovate treatments for the most complicated orthopedic issues will help your child grow and develop properly. See what we do at ShrinersChildren's.org. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
I'm Whitey Herzog. If you want a career with a future, consider joining one of the finest apprenticeship programs in the country.
Got out of college, my career choices were very limited, and this provided me with a plan for the present and the future at the same time.
I like working my hands. I like leaving and seeing exactly what I accomplished that day.
I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I was making less than I make as a first-year apprentice painter.
The St. Louis Painting and Decorating Foundation reminds you it's your future. Check out stlouispdf.org on the web.
Cardinals fans have had plenty of heart-pounding moments over the years. That's why Bayer Aspirin is showing up for Cards fans who put their whole heart into their fandom as the official sponsor of Fans Hearts. Sports stress is real. In fact, heart attack risk can more than double when the home team plays. Bayer Aspirin is encouraging Cards fans to take steps to keep their heart healthy, starting with a free cardiovascular risk assessment at checkyourheartrisk.com. Bayer Aspirin, official sponsor of Fans Hearts. Visit checkyourheartrisk.com today.
Strike one to Jeimer Candelario, the switch-hitting third baseman. Miles Michaelis has been throwing a lot of first-pitch strikes. Bottom of the fourth inning, no score. His next pitch is grounded to the right side. Backhanded by Gorman. He bobbles it, but gets rid of it in time to get Candelario, who was hustling down the line. And Gorman fumbled it for a bit, but made the play. The Cardinals are hosting the Yankees June 30th through July 2nd. And on Saturday, July 1st, 25,000 fans ages 16 and older will take home their own Roger Maris bobblehead, thanks to Edward Jones. Get your tickets at cardinals.com/promotions. There's a pitch low and away. Roger Maris, of course, one of Mike Shannon's favorites, important Cardinal player in history, but, of course, known for his home run race with Mickey Mantle, as a swing and a miss by Meneses puts him even at 1-1. In that stressful time when Maris and Mantle were battling to see who would catch Babe Ruth, and it was Maris that did it. There's a pitch outside, 2-1. At the time, the only person to reach that plateau of 60 home runs, and he ended up with 61. There's a pitch low. 3-1 to count on Meneses, who came in hitting .295, 8th in the National League. Couple of homers, 35 RBIs. I think the homers will come back for him. He had quite a bit in the second half last year. There's a check swing, and did he go? No, and he walks. Able to hold off, and he's a base runner, and he's the third base runner for the Nats so far in this game. Again, no score. The Cardinals have had 3 hits of their own. A Nootbaar double. He was left at second. A Brendan Donovan base hit in the third inning, and then an Arenado hit. And Contreras followed with a double play to end the top half of this inning. First pitch to Dickerson is fouled off to the left. Dickerson has hit Miles Michaelis well, 6 for 17. And Corey played 96 games with the Cardinals last year, and I would say a valuable piece for St. Louis. He's a veteran. He can hit. And he is late on that swing. Comes up empty, 0-2. Certainly a double play possibility. Cardinals hoping for that. Miles steps off as time is called. He's again not happy. He's never happy about that. He wants to keep going. Packy Naughton, by the way, was announced as going to be out for the season. He had his season-ending surgery, and I felt so bad for him. I was so hoping that he was going to be on his way back. But part of this game, isn't it? The injuries. The 0-2 pitch, way outside, 1-2. And we were also told that Tyler O'Neill was swinging off a tee today, so maybe that's a sign of something.
Corey Dickerson has always been a really good contact hitter.
Shortens up with 2 strikes. That's what he has, and he comes up empty on that one. And did he tip it? No, he didn't.
He didn't. That was a really good pitch that bottomed out from Miles Michaelis and struck out Dickerson.
3 strikeouts for Miles. Well, we were just talking about how good you were, Corey.
Oh, he jinx him every time.
Well, he's still good. Still good at putting the ball in play. Clint Hurdle telling us a few years ago when he played with the Pirates that he changed the whole culture of their team to stop striking out so much. There's a fly ball down the left field line. Long way to run for everybody, and they're not going to get there.
Boy, what an effort, though, by Donovan from third and Nootbaar from left field.
They were flying, weren't they?
They were.
I noticed their flight patterns were kind of going to intersect, though. I was hoping that they knew which runway they were on. Keibert Ruiz struck out his first time. Switch hitting catcher. You don't see too many of those. Next pitch to him is an off-speed pitch, and that's popped into the air in shallow left field. On comes Nootbaar. He catches it with 2 hands, and the Nats are retired. We go to the 5th. John Rooney will have it for you. No score in Washington.
I've got to clean out this garage. Let's see. What's the cheapest and easiest dumpster service in our area?
Here's what I found. The doggy bag.
Think she's broken. I'm not looking for takeout. Siri, try again.
The doggy bag from Bulldog Disposal in Mahomet.
Doggy bag? What's that?
If you got junk that needs to go, but you don't want the hassle of having an enormous dumpster delivered, grab a doggy bag, keep it as long as you need. They'll come take it away. For more information, just visit BulldoggyBag.com.
That's BulldoggyBag.com.
If you're looking for a pre-owned car, truck, or van, look no further than Sarah Champagne. You know them for their 5 incredible vehicle brands, the BMW, Honda, Subaru, Buick, and GMC. But did you know they also have over 100 used cars, trucks, and vans in stock right now? And at Sarah Champagne, they will take care of you. You can trust them. And prices begin at under $2,000. Stop by Sarah Champagne. They're Burwash and Savoy, or go online, sarahchampagne.com. That's Sarah, SERRA, champagne.com.
If you need a new business sign or signage for your golf outing, we can do it and help you get noticed. Hi, this is Kirk Lehman, owner of Aftershock Decals and Design, and we can produce any kind of signage you want with our graphic design team. You want a custom design? We are here for you, and we are easy to work with, I promise. So visit us at AftershockDD.com to get a quote and get noticed. That's AftershockDD.com. Get noticed.
Hi, I'm Skylar Pumphrey from Greenview. Let me do the chores that you've been neglecting all summer. You want to enjoy your outdoor space, not work in it? Let our team at Greenview make your landscaping dreams a reality. Custom fireplaces, patios, kitchens, pool decks, waterfalls, rainscapes, theme gardens, and anything else you can imagine. Make Greenview your call for all jobs, big or small. Call Greenview today at 217-586-1112 and give Lori a call. She'll get you set up with an appointment. Visit greenview.com.
Nolan Gorman sends a high fly ball to left field, and it's caught by Corey Dickerson. 1 pitch and 1 out for Trevor Williams in the Cardinal 5th inning of a 0-0 game. Quick Trip and the Cardinals have teamed up supporting Folds of Honor. Folds of Honor provides educational scholarships to spouses and children of America's fallen and disabled service members. To learn more, visit foldsofhonor.org, foldsofhonor.org. Dylan Carlson. And he takes a pitch in there for a strike. The pitch is taken high for a ball. Where's the organ music coming from here? Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a line drive. Base hit to right field. Carlson gets on. I thought we were at a carnival. He's digging for second. He slides in, and he's tagged out. Carlson tried to stretch it into a double with Hill and Thomas playing back so far, and he could not advance. It went Lane Thomas to C.J. Abrams, cutting down Carlson, trying to get into scoring position.
We talked about it yesterday that there might be some doubles in front of outfielders as deep as they were playing, and Dylan had that same idea, but just couldn't quite get there in time.
Here's Paul DeYoung. DeYoung struck out his first time up, so 2 outs and nobody on. The Cardinals have 4 hits but no runs. Then a pitch in for a strike to Paulie D. Was hit safely in 6 straight. He extended his hitting streak with a home run up on the batter's eye in center field his last at bat. He swings and fouls it off. New ball thrown to the mound to Trevor Williams. Williams at 6'3", 230 pounds, 31 years old. A 41-48 Major League record while pitching for Pittsburgh, the Cubs, the Mets, and now the Washington Nationals. And more baseballs out to the home plate umpire, Eric Backus.
I'm going to go over to the Ferris wheel here in a moment.
Yeah, really. Does he record that and then play it back between innings?
Pretty
Here's
comical.
the 0-2, and it's outside. I'm looking around. They're playing, and I hear organ music.
I think he was just practicing. Oh, my goodness.
Mike Claiborne's in the booth to our right, 2 booths away from the organist, and he said, I hear it over here. Here's a swing and a miss by DeYoung. He strikes out for the second time. We're halfway through the game, 0-0 in Washington, D.C.
It's Adam Wainwright here, representing Community America Credit Union. Community America is the newest partner of the St. Louis Cardinals and my foundation, Big League Impact. And now, we're inviting you to become the newest member of our credit union. When you join Community America, you'll get a financial partner that gives back to the city you love. And Community America will give back to you, too. With our profit payout program, we share a portion of our annual profits with our members. Visit CommunityAmerica.com to become our newest member today.
This is Ricky Horton. When I was a pitcher, I had to study every batter, determine each pitch to throw, and deliver the ball correctly because a single pitch can determine the outcome of the game. That's what Vitae Foundation does. They study the mindset of a woman facing an unexpected pregnancy and craft and present the right message that will empower her to confidently take that swing and choose life for her child. Help Vitae continue their crucial research so they can equip women to win at life. For more information, visit adsforlife.org.
This is Cardinals broadcaster John Rooney. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for the people of Missouri, in good times and in bad. They're for Missouri families and Missouri communities. And when Missouri weather rips through our state, they are here to put back the pieces. So if you have 1 car or 20, a home or an apartment, a business, a boat, or an entire family legacy to protect, if you're a Missourian, Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is for you.
O'Reilly. Protect your engine against sludge and wear with the synthetic oil change. O'Reilly Auto Parts has 5 quarts of Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil for $35.95. Plus, get 2 times O-Rewards points. Our professional parts people can recommend the supplies you need, including a filter, funnel, shop towels, drain pan, and more. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts or visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Former Met Dominic Smith goes after the first pitch, a 93-mile-an-hour fastball just off the outside corner. A swing and a miss. No score, bottom of the 5th inning. Light rain still falling here in Washington, D.C. And Michaelis deals a ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. What makes Ted Drew's frozen custard so good? Quality ingredients and inspired flavors like City Red, created in honor of St. Louis soccer. The pitch, a foul ball back. City Red, Ted's delicious custard, blended with cherries, coconut, and a Dad's oatmeal cookie. Or try the Cardinal Sin, the Blue Note. Make up a flavor combination of your own. It really is good, guys.
And gals.
At Ted Drew's on Chippewa.
Made me hungry there.
Michaelis with the pitch, and that's fouled off over to the Nationals dugout on the first base side.
When I first came to St. Louis, everybody said you have to see the arch. Of course, you have to go to the ballpark, watch a Cardinal game, which I was going to do anyway. And you have to go to Ted Drew's.
Here's the 1-2, and there's a swing and a fly ball hit well. Left center field backing up on it. Nootbaar, he waits now and makes the catch. Let's pause here for station identification on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Along with Ricky Horton, Mike Claiborne, our producer-engineer Jim Jackson, I'm John Rooney. And here's a strike into Derek Hill, playing in his first game with the Nationals. Our featured station today is from Warrensburg, Missouri, KWKJ. And the pitch of ball, 1-1 on Hill. And when coming to St. Louis from Warrensburg or anywhere in Cardinal Nation, see what's going on in our community at ExplorerSt.Louis.com. There's a ball a little low, 2-1. Hill reached on an infield hit, so did C.J. Abrams. That occurred with one out in the third, and they were left on base. No score, bottom of the fifth. The pitch. There's a tapper up the third base line. That's going to be touched in foul territory by Brendan Donovan. Donovan is playing third today with Nolan Arenado DHing. Nootbaar completely gives up the left field line. He's playing over in left center. Edman in center field, a few steps toward right field. And in some in right field, Dylan Carlson. The pitch on the way, and that's hit down the right field line, going into the seats foul. That's why Carlson's playing a little closer to the line over there in right field. Hill got around late. 2-2 with one out. The pitch, and that's picked out of the dirt, a curveball. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 walk so far for Michaelis, 3 strikeouts. He's given up 2 hits, the back-to-back infield hits. And here is Hill lining it into center field. Tommy Edman makes the catch chest high. Hill and Abrams had back-to-back singles. This time, a fly out by Dominic Smith, a line out by Hill, and Abrams comes up with nobody on base. Light rain still falling here in Washington, D.C. And the temperature at first pitch, 64 degrees at 4:05 Eastern Time. The pitch high and outside, ball 1 for Abrams. Abrams played with San Diego and with Washington last year. He lifts a drive to left center field. Nootbaar's on the run. He looks up, and this ball is gone for a home run. It goes into the Cardinal bullpen, 1-0 Nationals in the 5th. Well, somebody popped one, and it was Abrams.
Yeah, you said that's going to be the how this game may unfold here. Somebody popping one, and you're right. The wrong guy, the wrong team did it. Boy, he showed some power that way, didn't he?
Yeah, he aired it out. He got the ball over the wall into the Cardinal bullpen. A 2-out home run by Abrams, and now Lane Thomas with the rain picking up, and that's not good news. One more out. This will be an official ball game. The pitch, a fastball, in for a strike to Thomas. Yeah, the raindrops are getting heavier. Here's a ball grounded through the hole at short into left, a base hit. The Nationals lead on a home run by Abrams, his 7th of the year, his 32nd RBI. And for Michaelis, that's the 10th home run allowed in just over 90 innings of pitching. Fans are headed for cover with the rain picking up in intensity here at Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Michaelis pitches. And that's a strike call to Luis Garcia. Garcia's 0 for 2.
Rain's picking up, and so is the pressure on the umpires on how to control this game and when to put the tarp out, and the pressure on the Cardinals to score fast here since we're playing in the 5th inning.
The runner goes. The pitch is taken low. The throw to second, and the tag got him. What a quick tag by Paul DeYoung on Lane Thomas, trying to steal his 8th base. 2-6 on the caught stealing, but the damage has been done with a home run by Abrams. Our game advances to the 6th, 1-0 Nationals.
You don't live to bank, you bank to live. And that's why so many of our customers rely on First Mid for much more than banking alone. Beyond everyday financial services, we're a valued partner and advisor with the help and resources for the things you need and whatever you aspire to achieve. So whether you're buying groceries or budgeting your dream kitchen, protecting your life's work, or laying the foundation for life after work, we're your bank for everything in the middle of anything. We're First Mid. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Hey, it's Matt and Leslie Holiday. When we got to St. Louis, it wasn't long before we started searching for a way to give back.
We visited Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital, and we knew this is where we belonged.
Homers for Health has been going strong for 12 years and made such an unbelievable impact on the hospital. I've won a World Series and been inducted to the Cardinals Hall of Fame, but I consider the work we have done at Cardinal Glennon to be my greatest achievement.
Please make your pledge for patients today at homersforhealth.org. Your support truly does matter. Presented by Heartland, Coca-Cola, and Chick-fil-A.
It's another MVP showdown at Busch Stadium on June 30th, July 1st, and 2nd when the New York Yankees come to town. The 2022 MVP Aaron Judge, former Redbird Harrison Bader, and the New York Yankees visit St. Louis for an MVP matchup against Goldie, Arenado, and the Cardinals. Baseball's most storied franchises go head-to-head to kick off your holiday weekend, and you don't want to miss it. Great seats remain. Get your tickets today at Cardinals.com.
This is Nolan Arenado. Don't miss a legendary moment at Busch Stadium.
Believe it or not, most folks think that farms in Illinois are run by big, faceless corporations. Truth is, 96% of the farms are actually owned and operated by families. Yep, 96%. And we're 100% committed to bringing you the most sustainably grown, healthiest food anywhere. Illinois Family Farmers. We are the 96%. Learn more at wearethe96.org.
Tommy Edman goes after the first pitch from Williams and hits a ground ball to Dominic Smith, who takes the ball to the bag, 3 unassisted. 1 pitch, 1 out in the 6th inning with the Cardinals on the downside of a 1-0 score. Graybar is your electrical and datacom distributor, helping to power, connect, or maintain your operations. Yep, Graybar does that. Brendan Donovan is 1 for 2. He lined out and then singled. He takes strike 1 from Williams, working with a 1-0 lead thanks to his shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Abrams hit a home run into the Cardinal bullpen. The hits are even at 4. We've had an errorless game. And there goes Trevor Williams to the Roboski.
This is as good as I've seen Trevor Williams. He does not have good numbers against the Cardinals. 4-6 with a ERA over 5 in 16 starts, 21 full games in his career.
Automatic ball charged to the pitcher with a violation, 1-1. And outside, ball 2, 2-1 on Trevor Williams. Williams stepped off going to the spikes cleaner, and time ran out. There's a ball hit high in the air, left field. Fighting the raindrops, Dickerson, and he makes the catch. He was a little unsure on that.
It seems like a thing you ought to be allowed to do, go to the spikes cleaner on a day like today.
On a day like today?
That should be one of those common sense things to me. Maybe you have to ask first. Maybe he didn't.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Paul takes a strike. In the Air National Guard, you can serve in a way that fits your life. Serve where you call home. Redefine what it means to be a hero. Serve your state, serve your nation, serve your way. Go to ANG.com to learn more. And Goldie takes the ball, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-0 Nationals, top of the 6th inning. The pitch. A strike called by the home plate umpire, Eric Backus. Yeah, those raindrops are getting bigger. You can hear them hitting our effects mic. And a pitch blown away for a ball.
Several fans that have decided to just kind of tough it out. They've got their rain gear. Some have umbrellas.
The 2-2 pitch. Goldschmidt fouls it off. New ball thrown to the mound by catcher Keibert Ruiz. Williams kicking away at the clay in some mud in front of the rubber. The 2-2 pitch. Check swing outside, ball 3. 3-2 on Goldschmidt, with Lars Nootbaar following Goldschmidt in the Cardinal batting order. The windup, the pitch. A swing and a miss. Goldie strikes out. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 1-0 Nationals.
At Simply Safe, we know during a break-in, every second counts. So our home security system is powered by 24/7 professional monitoring agents who use Fast Protect technology, only from Simply Safe, to capture video evidence and verify a threat for fast police response. Now, install Simply Safe your way. Do it yourself or have an expert set it up for you with new Pro Install. Get 20% off any new system with Fast Protect monitoring at simplysafe.com/radio. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
There's a certain magic here in Cardinals Nation. Can you feel it? Central Bank is the hometown bank of the St. Louis Cardinals. Sign up for Cardinals checking with Central Bank and get a 2013 League Champions jersey and 2-game tickets. See bank for details. Member FDIC.
For adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy, now there's Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieve 90% clear skin at 4 months, and Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Nothing in me go hand in hand. Nothing on my skin, that's my new place. Nothing is everything.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check for infection and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, such as fever, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, or if you plan to or recently received a vaccine.
With Skyrizi, you could achieve 90% clear skin. Ask your doctor about the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis and visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
O'Reilly Auto Parts Loaner Tool Program offers more than 80 specialty tools. Refundable deposit required. Stop by O'Reilly today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Luis Garcia goes after the first pitch from Miles Michaelis and a foul ball back to the screen. Garcia with a fly out to center, a ground out to second, 0 for 2. 2 out of 9 in the series. He swings and hits this one foul on the third baseline. That rolls on down the line. 2 strikes.
Places that you start looking at is the pitching mound, obviously, and around home plate. And, there's some areas that are wet down the lines in foul territory.
Here's the pitch for Garcia, and that bounces, getting away from Contreras, 1-2.
But you want to make sure that the pitcher and the batter have their footing. The ball's coming in at a batter at 95 miles an hour. You want them to have some stability, but also the pitcher with the motion, the landing, being able to kind of land on firm footing.
Now the 1-2 pitch, and that is swung on and hit foul down the right field line. Garcia fouling one left, fouling one right, staying alive. They don't strike out a bunch, but they do swing a lot. Here's the pitch. And that's low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Head grounds crew gentleman was also communicating to the home plate umpire some facts in between innings, so we're not privy to what those might be.
Here's a swing and another foul ball. 2-2. Garcia, Candelario, and then Joey Meneses coming up for the Nationals as we play in the bottom of the 6th inning. A home run by Abrams occurred in the 5th. And there's a foul off to the left. Garcia's running the pitch count up on Michaelis. It's at 76 right now in the 6th inning. That's not too bad.
It's not.
The 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and hit in the air. That's hit deep toward left center field. And Tommy Edman has to play it and throw back into the middle infield. That's in play for extra bases, and Garcia has a double.
Paul Goldschmidt did exactly what he needs to do. He trailed that play to second base. The Cardinal middle infielders both set up for the throw to come into third base, and Tommy Edman threw it into second. There was nobody there, but Goldie was kind of backing it up. So Garcia actually thought about trying to go to third because no one was at the second base bag.
Here's a pitch in for a strike to Jeimer Candelario. The double for Garcia is his 10th of the year. And the leadoff man is on base for the first time today against Miles Michaelis for the Nationals. Here's a swing, and there's a drive center field. Tommy Edman on the run, he dives. The ball goes off his glove. Garcia is going to come around third. He's going to score the second run. A relay to third, there's a play, and out at third base is Candelario. He gets credit for a double just off Tommy Edman's glove. He came so close, did Tommy, to making the catch, but when the ball hit off his glove, Garcia went streaking home, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Nationals.
The throw from Tommy Edman was perfect to Nolan Gorman, and then the relay throw from Gorman was even better. It was right on the line and really had a lot on it to get Candelario at third.
There's a pitch in for a strike to Joey Meneses with nobody on base, one out, but a run is in, and the Cardinals are down by 2 now on this rainy day in Washington, D.C. And the pitch outside for a ball.
Tommy gave it a great effort there.
Oh, he did.
I could almost see that he was kind of running in wet grass. I mean, you could get the sense that he was not fully stable as he was trying to go after that ball, but he did what he could do.
Here's a curveball that goes outside. So 8-4-5 on the out at third on Candelario, but he gets a run batted in. Here's a swing, and there's a fly ball left field. Nootbaar has it measured and makes the catch. 2 outs. Bottom half of the sixth, and 2-0 Washington. This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the St. Louis Cardinals, LLC. May not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. The accounts and descriptions of this game may not be
disseminated
without the express
written consent of
the St. Louis Cardinals.
Brought to you
by
Brown and Crouppen,
a great law firm. Corey Dickerson struck out the last time up. He is lined out 0 for 2 and takes strike one from Michaelis. Michaelis going into his windup, the kick, the pitch. Dickerson hits it hard, foul off the screen over by the first base dugout. 2 strikes on Dickerson. When the Cardinals bat, they'll have Nootbaar, Arenado, and Contreras coming up, and Ricky will have that in the 7th inning. That is if we can keep playing along on this rainy day in Washington, D.C.
Getting late fast here.
Now on 0-2 with 2 down. The pitch is stroked to left field, right to Lars Nootbaar. But with back-to-back doubles by Garcia and Candelario, the Nationals have extended their lead. Ricky has the 7th, 2-0 Nats.
Hey, it's Stevie J, Stever Day. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the program where I, Stevie J, give you my money and you spend it and keep the stuff. Today we're going to Carpet Weavers, our market view in Champaign. If you are interested in $500 to go spend there, that's it. There are 2 catches. You have to get in there within 7 days to begin the process, and then you got to fill out the survey when you're done. $500 could be yours by simply texting in Carpet Weavers to 217-359-2255. Maybe you want to redo the bathroom or the kitchen or carpeting for the living room, or maybe you want a couch. They have furniture too. So it's an incredible offer of $500. That would be 10 Ulysses S. Grants or 5 Benjamin Franklins, however you'd like to break it down. It's from Carpet Weavers in Champaign. All you have to do is text in Carpet Weavers 217-359-2255, and you might get $500, no strings attached, to spend at Carpet Weavers. Good luck.
Hey, Class A CDL drivers. Gail Frericks Trucking wants to invite you to join our team and get a taste of what it's like to work with a team that cares about you, your home time, and your professional growth, as well as your paycheck. This is Operations Manager Donna Onstadt inviting you to join us as we continue building the company you would have started if you knew then what you know now. Gail Frericks Trucking. Call 765-793-7131 today. Our drivers are pre-dispatched, make a guaranteed minimum gross pay of $1,200 per week, have paid vacations and benefits, and are home every weekend and sometimes during the week for quality family time. Our openings are limited, so don't miss your opportunity with the top-paying trucking company in the area, Gail Frericks Trucking. Call 765-793-7131 today. The days are getting longer, and our customers are booking us up with freight. Gail Frericks Trucking. 765-793-7131 or email timo@gftlog.com.
Top of the 7th inning, and time for some Cardinal offense. It just has not showed up yet today. We mentioned earlier that the Cardinals have scored 8 runs, and 9 runs in their last 3 games. And it's the first time since September of 2021. The Cardinals had a big win streak during that season, you might recall. The first time since then where the Cardinals have scored 8 or more runs in 3 straight games. But they have not scored a run yet as we play here in the 7th inning. 2-0 Nationals. Trevor Williams, only 70 pitches through 6 innings. And Lars Nootbaar leads things off and fouls one straight back. Cardinals are, well, they're swinging at a lot of pitches. They're swinging at that first pitch, trying to make something happen. And trying to beat the rain, too. There's a fine line between swinging at everything and trying to make it happen fast instead of letting it come to you. It's really tricky business. Hitting is not that easy to do, trust me. The 1-1 pitch now is taken low, 2-1 to Lars, who has doubled and flied out in this game. So it's Nootbaar, Arenado, and Contreras.
Have to find a way to get some base runners and really get the line moving fast.
You bet. The 2-1 pitch is outside. Maybe the start of a line here. 3-1 now on Nootbaar. Get on any way you can. Get something moving here. Williams working quickly. 3-1 pitch is hit sharply. Right side, base hit. That's one way to start a line. Second hit of the game for Nootbaar. And he had been 0 for 16 coming into this game. He gets us. Simply shares examples of the unconditional and transformational love of Jesus. Learn how his story can be a positive influence in our world and why the life of a man who lived 2,000 years ago still matters today. Visit hegetsus.com. Well, it looks like we might have a reliever here. That would be a bit stunning to me. But I believe that's Dave Martinez making the slow walk. It's not the pitching coach. Yeah, maybe he knows some rain's coming and he's stalling. I don't know. But he's out to talk to Trevor Williams after a leadoff base hit. And he takes the ball from him, and we do, in fact, have a pitching change. I'm okay with that. Brought to you by Goodwill. Give hope, give local, give Goodwill. We'll be right back.
Anchors away. Experience the mighty Mississippi this spring aboard the riverboats at the Gateway Arch. See spectacular views of the Arch on a 1-hour St. Louis riverfront cruise. Grab your friends for a drink on our Sunday brunch cruise. Bring the kids for a weekend afternoon lunch at the Paddle Wheel Cafe. Make family meals easy with a dinner cruise on the Mississippi. Cruises begin March 3rd for the 2023 season. Book your cruise today at gatewayarch.com/buy tickets.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, 2-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right. Find an agent at shelterinsurance.com to get started. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
When one Cardinal legend moves on, there always seems to be another right behind him. I can say the same thing for Cardinals Magazine, which always lives up to its commitment to make its next issue better than the last. Readers love the content that stands out from the norm. Classic, informative, entertaining, exclusive. If you can't get enough Cardinals baseball, you'll get a lot closer when you subscribe to Cardinals Magazine. Call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
First reliever in the ballgame today is Mason Thompson, who the Nats got from the San Diego Padres. He inherits a runner at first base. That's Lars Nootbaar, and he's been very good at stranding inherited runners. And since the 2022 season, 21 runners and only 3 of them have scored. And he throws strike 1 to Nolan Arenado. And Arenado is third in the National League in RBIs. One swing of the bat, and he can move up into a tie with Matt Olson for second place. Nolan has 50 RBIs, and Thompson has his sign and the pitch, and it's up and in. That backed Arenado off the plate. Hard-throwing right-hander Mason Thompson from Texas, 25-year-old. Trevor Williams, 6 innings, 5 hits, responsible for Nootbaar, the runner at first. No walks and 4 strikeouts. He pitched very, very well. Only 75 pitches, 50 of them for strikes. Thompson, the high set and the pitch, and that's a bit high to Arenado, 2-1. He got the benefit of that call. Well, the Cardinals need to catch the Nationals in hits and, well, of course, catch them in runs. A home run they would do both. It'd be a 2-run home run and 6 hits apiece. That's the mission here for Arenado. On the 2-1 delivery, that's inside, and that almost hit him. 3-1. And Thompson didn't look like he was comfortable with where he landed there. And I'm wondering if that's going to be an issue. He goes and kind of paws at the ground where he landed, digs into it a little bit. Now he's ready for the 3-1 pitch. Nootbaar has a nice lead. The 3-1 delivery is high, ball 4, and he walked him, and he's all over the place here. And that could be a good sign. So 2 Cardinal runners aboard. Nootbaar at second, Arenado at first. And you take base runners any way you can get them. Jim Hickey is going to be the one out to talk to Mason Thompson right now. He's the pitching coach. Been around a long time in this game. He really became kind of famous for doing all of the interviews. He was kind of one of the first pitching coaches, or one of the coaches in game, to interview on national games, and he was really good at doing that. And he kind of became a kind of a rock star pitching coach. So the conversation is over, and a game brought to you by Budweiser, official beer sponsor of Major League Baseball. Crack open the game with Budweiser. Enjoy unrivaled flavor and refreshment. Thompson, you're wondering about his control, I bet. 35 innings of work, only 10 walks. That's not bad. Pretty good ratio. 10 walks, 30 strikeouts. But he walks Arenado, and he was not close on several of those pitches. Now he faces Contreras, and the first pitch to Wilson is taken high, ball 1. Can't get the ball down.
Well, it's one of those days where he might not be able to get a good grip on it.
Well, it's okay with me. I don't want him to hit anybody, but I sure don't want him to be sharp either. Cardinals need to get back in this game. Next pitch to Contreras is inside. That almost hit him. 2-0. He is definitely out of sync. He is not in sync.
He's not harmonizing with his catcher.
He's not in sync. Probably be happy to hear that. 2-0 the count. 2 runners aboard. 2-0 Nationals. And the pitch to Contreras is right down central. 2-1. So
I'd make him throw a strike.
I think so. Contreras is lined out to left and bounced into a double play. Outfielders are, again, fairly deep. They have been all series. Thompson delivers, and that's a called strike 2. 2-2. He does throw hard. He rushes it up there. 95, 96 miles an hour. Contreras has 1 pitch left. He's been going to right field well. How about a double down the right field line? 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out for the Cardinals. The pitch to Contreras is grounded to the right side. And Thompson doesn't even think about throwing anywhere other than first base. I'm not sure why he did that, but we'll take it. He didn't believe he could get there in time to get Arenado at second, so he takes the easy out at first. And before Gorman bats, well, we need to pause for station ID on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar.
You're listening to WSJK ESPN 93.5 Tuscola, Champaign-Urbana, your home for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Nolan Gorman takes strike 1 from Thompson. He has a chance to tie the game with a base hit here. Nootbaar, the runner, at third. Arenado at second. You have to get at least 1, but boy, you want more than that. And Gorman is now 0 for his last 25. The pitch to him is outside. The slider just misses. And Gorman has had a way of hitting important blasts late in games, 7th inning and beyond. That's where we are. We're in the 7th. 2-0 Nationals. The pitch to Gorman is fouled back, and he had a good swing at that. Oh, boy. Well, what you don't want here, I don't even want to say it. You know what you don't want here with a runner at third base and 1 out. Gorman knows it too, so he's going to try to put the ball in play somehow, some way. Down in the count, 1-2, and the next pitch is fouled off. Just got a piece of that. On deck is Dylan Carlson, who singled his last time. Nootbaar got it started this inning with a base hit. Arenado followed with a walk. Contreras bounced out 1-3.
But he moved the runners to second and third base.
That he did. And the pitch to Gorman is outside, 2-2. There for a while, about, 3 weeks ago, you couldn't get Gorman out. He's trying to remember that feeling, that moment, that swing, that timing. And the 2-2 pitch to him is a called strike 3, and he knew it. A late call by the home plate umpire, but that was right down the heart of the plate as he took a slider, and he strikes out with Nootbaar at third base and Arenado at second. So it's going to be up to Dylan Carlson if the Cardinals score here in the 7th inning. And that's the third batter faced by Thompson. And it looks like we're going to have another pitching move here as Dave Martinez makes his way to the mound, and he's taking Thompson out. So that means this pitching change is brought to you by Missouri Farmers Care, helping feed Cardinal fans across the nation. Join the conversation on Facebook and on Twitter. We'll be right back.
Grandpa, what's a sacrifice fly?
Well, it's when a batter hits a fly ball to drive in a run. He gives himself up.
He gives himself up for his friend?
Well, yes.
Grandpa?
Yeah?
I want to be a Cardinal when I grow up.
The minute your grandson became a Cardinals fan. Marriott St. Louis Grand. Best place to take in the boys of summer. Book this minute at MarriottStLouisGrand.com to get great deals on tickets and to be steps away from Busch Stadium. Let's play ball.
You're driving to the stadium with the windows down and the music up. Your family chanting, "Let's go Birds" from the back. Life couldn't be better. Then boom, your car breaks down. Now what? It's easy when you have a plan through CarShield. With 24/7 roadside assistance and rental car options, you don't have to feel picked off. We'll even help you find a local mechanic or work with yours. You'll be back on the road in no time, but you have to call CarShield before your car strikes out. Call 1-800-482-2416 today.
Let me grab my car keys and we'll roll.
Are we still going to that new bar downtown?
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun. Lexi, give me driving directions from home to downtown bar district.
Autocorrect. Suggest Uber. Pick up, home. Drop off downtown bar district.
No, I'm driving.
Suggest the Metro bus. Departing in 12 minutes.
Point taken, Lexi. We'll grab a ride.
If you drink, don't drive. Decide to Ride. Brought to you in partnership by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, and Uber.
Hello, everybody. I'm John Rooney. Do you have an old car that's taking up room in the driveway? Repairs are costly and selling is a hassle? That's why you should donate it to Goodwill. Donating is quick and towing is free. Plus, you get a tax receipt and 4 tickets to a Cardinals game, compliments of the St. Louis Cardinals. That's a win-win. For more information or to donate, visit online at mersgoodwill.org. Must mention Cardinals.
New pitcher is Kyle Finnegan, who has 11 saves for the Nats, but he's in here in the 7th inning facing Carlson with 2 runners on in a 2-run game, and the first pitch to Dylan is a called strike. He is a sinker, split, slider pitcher. He had 11 saves for them in 2021, 11 saves last year, and he has 11 saves this year so far. As he works here to the Cardinal right fielder Carlson, next pitch is high, 1-1. Dylan singled last time, and the Cardinals would take that big time right here, trailing by 2. Cardinals just have not been able to get anything going here, haven't had the big hit with runners in scoring position, something they've been doing a lot of lately. And the next delivery to Carlson is up and in. That almost hit him. Boy, they're spinning Cardinal batters out of the zone here, out of the box, I should say, left and right. Carlson up to 250, a monster home run yesterday. Longest home run hit at this ballpark, 445 feet. I take that too. The 2-1 delivery to Dylan is inside, 3-1. And it's Paul DeYoung in the on-deck circle. Thompson came in and walked the first batter that he faced. That was Arenado. He's the runner at second base. The 3-1 delivery to Dillon is grounded to short. Abrams has it, and he comes up throwing right on the money to throw out Dylan Carlson. And it's time to stretch here in D.C. The Cardinals trailing the Nationals 2-0.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Pick up Bud Light at your local convenience store today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Isn't it time to get exactly what you want? Welcome to Red Hot Deal Days from Verizon, where you get your pick of our best deals. Like My Plan, where you can pick the perks you want and save on every one. For limited time, bring your own phones to a Verizon store and you can get My Plan for our best price ever. Get exactly what you want in your phone plan and only pay for what you need. Bring your phones to your Verizon store today and get My Plan. These deals won't last. It's your Verizon.
Hi, it's David Eckstein. I'm teaming up with the Cardinals and Mid-America Transplant to help save lives through organ and tissue donation. For me, this is personal because 5 people in my family received life-saving kidney transplants. As fans, you've always stepped up. Now I'm asking you to do it again. Go to fansforlife.org and register to become a donor. And if you're a healthcare professional who wants to join our life-saving mission, check out midamericatransplant.org for career opportunities.
Business and IT leaders know meeting their software development needs can be challenging. That's where TDK Technologies can help. They are St. Louis experts who take the time to understand your company's culture and specific needs. Using a thorough and efficient process, TDK Technologies provides highly qualified candidates who are technically strong and a great fit for your team. To enhance your software development capabilities, get started at tdktech.com. TDK Technologies, IT experience delivering business results.
First pitch at the bottom of the 7th inning, floats outside, ball 1, delivered by Michaelis, who's still in this ball game, trailing 2-0. That's a hard hit ball right to Nolan Gorman, and not even being able to leave the box is Keibert Ruiz. As soon as Gorman caught that ball, it was as if Keibert Ruiz was just taking batting practice or in home run derby. He literally did not get out of the box. That's how hard he hit that ball. He lines out, and it's out number 1, Dominic Smith to bat.
Well, if Gorman's glove wasn't broken in, it is now.
You're right. It is. Fastball, strike 1 to Dominic Smith. We do thank our friends at Wells Fargo Advisors for pledging $100 to Cardinals Care. For every double play the Cardinals turn throughout the season. There's a hard hit ball to left, and that's going to be a base hit as it's run down by Nootbaar in left. He gets it in quickly, one hopping the shortstop Paul DeYoung. And that double play thing I just mentioned would be a nice thing right here. 7th hit allowed by Michaelis, who I would say has been very good in this game. The problem is that the Nats pitchers have been better. Beginning with Trevor Williams, who went 6 shutout innings, relieved by Mason Thompson, who went 2/3 of an inning, Finnegan a third, and you would have guessed that he's back out there for the 8th inning. Michaelis delivers. There's a bunt towards first, and it's not caught by Goldschmidt in foul territory, but almost, as that he really bunted a bullet, trying to do a push bunt towards the second base area, and there's room over there. And he was trying to, I think, not only move the runner, but maybe get a base hit.
I think that was the idea.
Past Goldschmidt and to the left of Gorman, who does go to his left very well. But he's towards the bag, hoping for a double play. And Miles takes his time getting his sign this time, and he better step off because he's not going to make the pitch timer. And he does. He was aware of that. So stepping out of the box, now back in just in time is the batter Derek Hill with 11 seconds. Next pitch to him is up and in. And Miles gets him right back out of the box again with that pitch. Again, playing with the pitch timer a little bit. Derek Hill doing what Contreras does. He has 1 foot out of the box. Now he puts it in. I think he was late. On that one. There's a little pop-up right side. And that's down the right field line, and it's Goldschmidt coming over, and the wind did something with that, something terrible with that.
Boy, did it ever.
As it went into foul territory. I mean, he was going down the line, and the ball ended up over by the dugout.
It hit down on the track.
Yeah. That was an odd deal. What's also odd is that Derek Hill had his foot out of the box with, to my count, 11 seconds left on the clock. Or 10, excuse me. I think he was late getting in. Next pitch to him is high. But apparently the buzzer didn't go off. Hill, a first-round pick for the Detroit Tigers back in 2014. What a high school team he was on. Next pitch is outside from Miles. 3-2 the count. Don't want to lose him, with Abrams up next, who's had a good day. He likes playing in the rain, apparently. He has singled and homered in this game. Palante getting loose in the Cardinals bullpen. Miles delivers. There goes the runner. Swing and a foul back. Not a great jump by Smith. If he would have swung and missed at that, I think we would have had our double play the fun way. Strike him out, throw him out. That is one of the fun ways. Now they're all fun.
Unless you're hitting into it.
Of course.
Running into it.
Or your teammate. And you're trying to win a game and win a series and sweep a series. Will he go again? I think so. Oh, throw over to first. And he almost had him leaning there. Dominic Smith talking it over with Eric Young Jr. Knows a little bit about base running. Gary DiSarcina is the third base coach. He's been around the game a long time as well. Miles delivers, not going, and there's a sharply hit ball right to Paul DeYoung. I wish he'd have been going. That would have been a line out into a double play, but it's a line out to DeYoung. And back to first base is Smith. I think Miles held him on so well that he didn't go. And kept that double play from happening. So now it's Abrams who bats with 2 outs.
Abrams kept looking into the Cardinal dugout like Palante was going to come out of the Cardinal bullpen. But Oliver Marmol didn't make the walk up the steps.
He did not. Pitch to Abrams is taken high, and I think if it's a different circumstance, maybe yes. If Hill would have hit a double or maybe even a single, first and third, maybe you go to Palante there. But it is Miles still in the game, and the slider cuts the outside corner, 1-1. Abrams hitting .229. He has 7 home runs, including his 382-foot home run into the Cardinals bullpen. Next pitch to him is a curveball. That's high. 2-1. That was pitch number 100 for Miles, and not his best pitch of the day. So he's just trying to finish out 7 innings here. 1 out away from it. The 2-1 pitch to Abrams is hit sharply, and that's off of Miles. And it goes over towards the Nationals dugout, and that hit him squarely in the leg. And he's kind of doubled over right now. And that ball was headed up the middle. Maybe would have been played by Paul DeYoung, who was playing up the middle, but it struck Miles Michaelis, and it struck him very hard. And he's walking around right now, but my guess is he's not going to continue. I don't know. We'll see. He was not really even able to go after the baseball. He just kind of stayed there, and it went a long way from where he was over towards the Nationals dugout. And he's kicking at the rubber right now, and he's going to the spikes cleaner also, and I think he's going to want to throw a couple and see if he can get through this inning. And you know he'd prefer to do that. Boy, it just makes you think of Bob Gibson, doesn't it?
Boy, it does.
Well, he just threw a very good warm-up toss. Gibson, of course, tried to do that after getting hit. In fact, I think he kept pitching with a broken leg, if my memory serves. But he tried to come back, and I remember watching him pitch as a kid on national game, and he kind of fell down trying to pitch because he had been hit by Roberto Clemente, I believe. Ollie Marmol making sure he's okay. He's talking to him. He says, I'm good. And, okay, they're going to let him go with it. Boy, that's being a tough gamer right there for Michaelis.
Boy, is it ever.
That ball was, he hit it really hard. Well, I'll tell you how hard he hit it. We can tell you such things. If I hit the right button, you can.
105.1 miles an hour.
Well, there we go. There you have it. And it certainly is going to cause some pain going forward. Swinging a foul back for Lane Thomas. Two on, two out. Bottom of the seventh inning, 2-0. Nationals. The next pitch is a slider missing away. Boy, we'd like to see Miles just get this last out. He has pitched very, very well in this game. Deserves a shot at a win with the Cardinals scoring some runs next inning. He misses outside to former teammate Lane Thomas. Not teammates for very long, but teammates nonetheless. And it's 2-1 with 2 outs. And the next delivery from Miles is a called strike. Important pitch for him there. That evens the count at 2-2. And just one pitch away is Miles. He wants a new baseball here. One pitch away from, I would say, having an outstanding game. Would be a quality start, of course. But more than that, he's giving his team a chance to win. He's allowed the 2 runs so far. Keep him there. Fastball, and oh my, didn't get the call. Where was that? Oh, Miles can't believe it. Miles is not happy at all, and neither is Wilson Contreras, who turns around to the home plate umpire, Eric Bacchus. Some yelling going on from the Cardinals dugout. Boy, that pitch would have really helped out Michaelis. How did he take that pitch? 3-2 pitch is popped up. Fortunately, it's not going to hurt the Cardinals, as it's Paul DeYoung calling for it. He steps in front of the second base bag, makes the play, and 2 runners are retired, or stranded, I should say, here in the 7th inning. That's 5 stranded for the Nats. The voice of the Cardinals is John Rooney, and he's going to have the top of the 8th for you when we come back. Cardinals trailing in our nation's capital 2-0.
Hey, Class A CDL drivers. Gale Frericks Trucking wants to invite you to join our team and get a taste of what it's like to work with a team that cares about you, your home time, and your professional growth, as well as your paycheck. This is Operations Manager Donna Onstadt inviting you to join us as we continue building the company you would have started if you knew then what you know now. Gale Frericks Trucking. Call 765-793-7131 today. Our drivers are pre-dispatched, make a guaranteed minimum gross pay of $1,200 per week, have paid vacations and benefits, and are home every weekend and sometimes during the week for quality family time. Our openings are limited, so don't miss your opportunity with the top-paying trucking company in the area, Gale Frericks Trucking. Call 765-793-7131 today. The days are getting longer, and our customers are booking us up with freight. Gale Frericks Trucking. 765-793-7131 or email timo@gftlog.com.
Hi, I'm Skylar Pumphrey. I work for Greenview as the maintenance manager. We can help with that overgrown garden or neglected area of your yard. We do a summer cleanup. Let Greenview get your property prepared for 4th of July and other summer gatherings. Greenview specializes in outdoor living spaces, outdoor kitchens, water features, patios, pergolas, fire pits. Make Greenview your call for all jobs, big or small. Call Greenview today at 217-586-1112 and give Lori a call. She'll get you set up with an appointment. Visit greenview.com.
Doing it yourself gets a whole lot easier when you rent the right tools and equipment from Paxton Hardware and Rental. Whether you're a weekend fixer-upper or a professional contractor, they have just what you need to get the job done right the first time at Paxton Hardware and Rental. From lawn aerators to tillers to pressure washers and floor sanders, you'll find the tools for project success. Need project advice? Just ask one of the in-store experts. Need bouncy houses for less? It's Paxton Hardware and Rental on Market Street in downtown Paxton.
Our game goes to the 8th, and the Cardinals are looking up at the Nationals 2-0. Stone Garrett replaces Corey Dickerson in left. There's a foul ball by Paul DeYoung rolling up the third base line and now on down the line. So Garrett in left, Hill in center, Thomas in right field. they're not playing quite as deep as the Nationals outfield played the first 2 games in this series. DeYoung has struck out twice. He's facing Kyle Finnegan, and Finnegan misses outside. Ball with a 1-ball, 2-strike count to open up the 8th.
Our attendance today, 16,191, and most of them are very wet.
I think most of them stayed home.
I think that may be right.
The pitch, DeYoung has to get out of the way. A low bridge, up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Nationals have 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. The Cardinals, no runs, 5 hits with no errors. The Redbirds have left 4 runners on. Tommy Edman is waiting on deck, then Brendan Donovan. Finnegan's pitch. There's a high pop-up on the right side of the infield. The second baseman, Garcia, is called off by Dominic Smith, who makes a 2-handed catch. 1 down. The Cardinals have had a leadoff man on only once in the game. They had first and second, nobody out in the 7th, and couldn't score. They had Lars Nootbaar second base with 2 outs in the first inning and couldn't bring him in.
Key at bat in this game is the opportunity that was given Nolan Gorman with runners at second and third and just 1 out. He wasn't able to put the ball in play, at least get 1 run there in the 7th inning. Chance for more than that.
And batting from the right side, Tommy Edman takes ball 1 upstairs. Right-hander facing right-hander here. One of those pitchers that Edman feels more comfortable batting right-handed against. Tommy's 0 for 2. The pitch. A swing and a line drive, base hit, center field. I guess he was right.
I guess he picked the right way. Nice to see him rewarded for that decision, and that brings the tying run to the plate in Donovan.
Brendan Donovan has a home run in the series and 3 runs batted in. He has 5 hits and 12 at-bats. 1 out of 3 today. Nothing doing in the bullpen right now for the Washington Nationals as we're in the 8th inning. Washington scored in the 5th and the 6th. The pitch to Donnie. He takes ball 1. And the catcher, Ruiz, kind of double clutched on that one before throwing the ball back to his pitcher. Thought that one should have gone their way. Right-handed pitcher, left-handed batting, Brendan Donovan playing third base. The pitch. And that's high for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Bob Warner goes through the signs in the third base coach's box. Dubby Clapp has something to say to Tommy Edman. Tommy has swiped 13 bases, but that's a slow track out there right now. The pitch. Donovan takes low, and it's 3-0. Oh, to have Paul Goldschmidt come up with 2 on. That's a possibility here with the 3-0 count on Donovan. Finnegan with a look to first base. His 3-0 pitch. A strike called, 3-1. Finnegan to the rosin bag and then back to the first base side of the rubber. He's the 3rd pitcher used today by Davey Martinez and the Nationals, who lead this game 2-0 in the 8th. Now the pitch. Donovan whacks it foul out of play off to the left. From 3-0 to 3 balls, 2 strikes. KWKJ in Warrensburg, Missouri is our featured station today. We're glad to have you with us. On 3-2 with 1 out, Tommy bluffs a move, and ball 4 is down and in, and Goldie will bat with 2 on, 1 away. We have Yellowstone night coming up Thursday, June 29th. Purchase a special theme ticket. Take home a Yellowstone-inspired Cardinals bobblehead featuring pitcher Miles Michaelis. For details or for tickets, call cardinals.com/theme and join us at the ballpark on June 29th.
When you think of Cardinal players who are gamers and that just seem to find ways to beat you, 2 of the guys that come to mind
are on base.
Tommy Edman and Brendan Donovan.
And John Mozeliak has called Paul Goldschmidt the best baseball player he's ever seen. And Goldie is the batter, 0 for 3 with a ground out, and a strikeout. 4 for 13 in the series, including a homer and 3 RBIs. Jim Hickey, the pitching coach, is out there. The other infielders came in for the conference with Ruiz and Kyle Finnegan. Finnegan going to the spikes cleaner that we affectionately call the Roboski.
And we say that because Al loves to refer to it as the only innovation in baseball in the last 50 years that has benefited pitchers. And he said that so many times we just decided to call it
the Roboski. Finnegan at 3-3. The 11 saves. Pitching with a 2-0 lead here for Washington with 1 out. Top of the 8th inning. 2 on for the Cardinals. And Goldschmidt at the plate. The pitch to Goldie, a swing, and this ball is popped to the shortstop. Infield fly is called, and Abrams makes the catch anyway. Finnegan got in on Goldschmidt, and with the pop out, here's Lars Nootbaar, now with 2 down and runners at first and second. Goldie was trying to make something happen on the first pitch and just couldn't barrel it.
Dave Martinez finally has a left-handed pitcher in his bullpen. He's not a guy that he knows very well yet. He just came over from Tampa's organization.
The 2 on the pitch. Nootbaar looks at a ball low from Kyle Finnegan. Finnegan got the last out of the 7th inning and has thrown 20 pitches out of the bullpen today for the Nats. Now the pitch. Nootbaar takes a strike. The fastball at 95 from Finnegan. Williams went 6 innings plus a batter, 5 hits, no walks, and 4 strikeouts. He's the pitcher of record on the upside. 2/3 of an inning with a walk and a strikeout for Thompson. Now Finnegan's pitch here for Lars Nootbaar. That's inside. 2-1. Light rain has been falling most of this game. Picking up a little bit more now.
Nootbaar looks good at the plate today, and the swing pitch just went his way. So he is up in the count 2-1. Could be a go pitch here for Lars.
Lars has hit 4 home runs. The pitch. He swings and pops this one foul out of play down the left field line. He had a 2 home run game his last rehab assignment at Jacksonville playing for Memphis. Lars broke an 0 for 16 with a first inning double. A fly out in the 4th, a base hit to right field, and was stranded at third base in the 7th inning. New ball thrown to the mound. Nootbaar is ready to resume. He's ready to resume his at-bat, standing in. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. With the sign, Finnegan. The runners lead at first and second. Nootbaar takes inside. A full count, meaning that Edman at second base, Donovan at first will be running.
And it is a slow track, there's no question about it, but it's a slow track for the outfielders too, and it'll be a wet ball, so a base hit, a long single might score 2 here.
The runners lead on 3-2, 2 outs in the 8th. There they go. The pitch, Nootbaar hits it hard to the second baseman on 1 hop, and Garcia underhands to first to get the out. The Cardinals leave 2 more on. They've stranded 6. We go to the bottom of the 8th with the Nats leading 2-0.
Diane Ducey here. With Nate Evans of eXp Realty, you don't have to let concerns over inflation or interest rates get in your way of trading up to your dream home. Nate's exclusive options and unique marketing strategies work no matter what is happening in the real estate market. It's always a good time to sell with Nate Evans.
Sell your home with Nate. Pick the price, pick the day. Go to theNateEvansGroup.com.
Here's Scott Allen, manager of Paxton Hardware and Rental, to tell you about his store.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're just a nice small-town hardware store who really cares about our community and really cares about our customers. All we want to do is provide you with the best service we can, the best products we can, the best selection we can.
Paxton Hardware and Rental has everything you could need.
It's an awful lot, though. It's hard to keep it all straight sometimes, but we can find it for you.
Paxton Hardware and Rental, 217-379-3611.
You're going to get first-class, first-rate service here at Paxton Hardware and Rental.
At ABC Heating and Air, it's our promise to help you always be comfortable. Do you need rescued because you're burning hot? Do you need rescued because your air is shot? Call ABC Heating and Air at 352-5400 and let us rescue you from the heat. ABC Heating and Air, 352-5400. Can't you see you need to call me at ABC? Call ABC Heating and Air. That's ABC Heating and Air, 352-5400.
Illini fans, take the opportunity to head down to Game Day Spirit's Green Street location this summer. Shop their awesome selection of Fighting Illini merchandise. While you're there, shop some of their awesome buy one, get one free t-shirt designs, as well as their Nike section and so much more. With new styles coming in daily, there's sure to be something for every Illini fan. Shop at the corner of Neal and Kirby in Champaign, 6th and Green in Campustown, and online 24/7 at GameDaySpirit.com. Game Day Spirit, where Illini fans shop.